Welcome, you beautiful people. We're thrilled to have you join us for an exciting dive into the lively world of silent film comedy with The Suitor, a 1920 gem bursting with slapstick, stunts, and pure comic chaos. Featuring the incredibly creative Larry Semon alongside a memorable cast that includes Lucille, Carlisle, Al Thompson, William McCall, Frank Alexander, and Blanche Payson, this short film is a laugh riot from the very first moment. If you're tuning in, you're part of a special crowd, those who truly appreciate the roots of American cinema and recognize that these early films were more than just entertainment, they were a slice of history. In 1920, the world was changing rapidly, women were casting their votes for the first time, Prohibition was in full effect, and Charlie Chaplin was already a household name. Amidst all this, Larry Semon was shaking up the comedy scene with films like this one, wild, unpredictable, and full of spectacle. Though The Suitor is under 20 minutes long, it delivers more chaos than many full-length films. It's a fast-paced romantic escapade where one clumsy suitor must navigate a maze of rival lovers, over-the-top villains, and hilariously escalating challenges. With every pratfall, pie fight, and gravity-defying stunt, the stakes rise and the laughter gets louder. Will our hero win the girl? We won't spoil it for you, but trust us, the journey is half the fun. Co-directed by Semon and a young Norman Taurog, who would later direct stars like Elvis Presley and Judy Garland, The Suitor is a shining example of silent comedy at its best. This film doesn't just tiptoe into the absurd, it leaps in headfirst, with Semon leading the way. Let's dive into the world of Larry Semon. If Charlie Chaplin was the poet of silent films and Buster Keaton the stoic daredevil, then Semon was the mad scientist of comedy, crafting gags that were so grand and outrageous, they often cost more than entire feature films. Born in 1889, Semon kicked off his career as a cartoonist, and that animated spirit never really left him. His style was all about energy, explosiveness, and a touch of the surreal. He transformed slapstick into a full-blown spectacle. Fearless to the core, he performed his own stunts, even when they involved collapsing buildings or runaway cars. Some of his standout works include The Bellhop, The Sawmill, and his extravagant, genre-bending take on The Wizard of Oz. Lucille Carlisle, who was Semon's partner in real life for a while, adds a delightful charm and sparkle to the screen, perfectly balancing the chaos with her wit and warmth. Frank Alexander, often cast as the towering villain, serves as a hilarious and formidable counterpart. Blanche Payson commands the screen with her comic authority, while Al Thompson and William McCall complete a cast that knew how to squeeze every last drop of laughter from each scene. And here's a little teaser, keep an eye out for the film's breathtaking chase scene, a stunning blend of stunts and slapstick that really pushes the boundaries of silent comedy. It's moments like these that remind us why Larry Semon was once one of the highest paid and most daring stars in Hollywood. So, go ahead, kick back, relax, and get ready to laugh like you haven't in ages. The Suitor isn't just a film, it's a time machine that whisks you straight to the vibrant heart of 1920s comedy. And don't rush off afterward, we've got even more fascinating history, context, and stories behind the madness lined up for you. Enjoy the show! Well, what a wild ride that was. We hope you had a blast with this fast-paced comic trip down memory lane. You've just experienced The Suitor, a silent short from 1920 brought to life by Vitagraph Studios, directed by the hilarious duo of Larry Semon and Norman Taurog. Semon, known for his chaotic style and visual humor, was riding high on his fame when this film was made. His co-director, Taurog, was just starting out but would soon become a Hollywood legend, directing over 180 films and snagging an Oscar before he even turned 33. The film features Lucille Carlisle, Semon's frequent co-star and partner, who was celebrated for her charm and perfect timing. Al Thompson, a versatile comedic actor, often found himself in henchman or sidekick roles. William McCall brought his knack for playing blustery authority figures, while Frank Alexander, with his towering presence and deadpan expression, was a beloved heavy in silent comedies. And let's not forget Blanche Payson, a memorable and imposing figure who was already a silent-era icon, known for her portrayals of no-nonsense women with a comedic edge. The Suitor is a standout piece in the evolution of silent film comedy, a shift towards bigger stunts, quicker pacing, and a cinematic style that left the stage behind. The rooftop chases, outrageous stunts, and non-stop energy showcase how slapstick was transforming into something bolder and more daring. It wasn't just about pie throwing anymore, it was about leaping off rooftops and getting back up with a laugh. This film solidified Semon's reputation as a top silent comedian and gave Taurog valuable experience that would kickstart a career lasting decades. As for the rest of the cast, many continued to shine in shorts and features throughout the 1920s and beyond. Filmed at Vitagraph's studio in Brooklyn, The Suitor cleverly utilized its sets and scale. And believe it or not, Semon did many of those stunts himself. No CGI, no green screens, just perfect timing, a lot of guts, and a hefty dose of creativity. Semon's style of comedy was all about wild spectacle, rather than the subtlety of Chaplin or the precision of Keaton. He was like the cartoonist of the silent film era, his gags burst forth with outrageous energy. He collaborated with legends like Oliver Hardy and Stan Laurel, delivering hits such as The Bellhop and The Bakery. When it first hit the screens, The Suitor had audiences laughing and raking in solid bookings. Critics couldn't get enough of its vibrant energy and visual flair. One review even dubbed it a cyclone of comedy. Although it slipped into obscurity for many years, film enthusiasts worked hard to keep it alive, and now, thanks to restoration efforts, it's back for all to enjoy. Thanks for spending your time with us. We hope you had a good laugh and gained a little insight into the fearless spirit of early cinema. Don't be a stranger, there's plenty more magic where that came from. Until next time, keep us in your heart, and keep the laughter flowing.